Danganronpa.
Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. I turned the game off. Where were we? Oh right, someone might be dead. Or not, who knows. Everything's okay in here. So that must be the window that she was looking out of. Everything okay in here? Nope, something's happening. Nothing in the entrance hall. Something outside perhaps?
Could it be?
Maybe that sound was something falling off the roof? But the person on the roof is...
What should we do?
For now, let's go outside and check.
Oh no! Huh?
What?
What?
That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
Why?
But Kibo should be in the chapel. Why? Anyway, let's go outside. It'll be faster to see it for ourselves.
Okay.
Right. I am beginning to have questions about the way this place is like geographically laid out. How's this working that we're seeing people who should be on the other side of the river?
Oh!
Oh, Suichi and Smugi.
Gonta!
Did you see Kibo around here anywhere?
No.
No, Gonta not see him. You didn't? But I heard his voice close by. Then did something fall off the roof? You heard that loud noise, right? Oh, Gonta hear noise, but Gonta not see anything.
Huh?
What could that mean? I thought I heard the sound in Kibo's voice close by. Gonta didn't see anything? And what about Kaito? He should have heard that from the roof. He would have run over here right away. What's going on?
Hey!
Suichi, what does this all mean? Such strange occurrences. Alright, my talent is solving mysteries. So that's what I'm going to do.
Alright.
We need to figure out why Kibo screamed. Let's head to the chapel. Something might have happened there. Yeah, you're right. But how do we get to the chapel? The bridge is down. Also, based on the information we have right now, I'm guessing that the sound we heard didn't happen on this side, it happened on the other side. The question is, how are we able to hear and see things from over there?
Shuichi!
Perfect timing. Is there anything over there that can serve as our bridge?
What?
Huh? Kibo's over there? Then what was that shouting I heard earlier?
Well...
Hey, we should hurry up and find something else to replace the bridge with.
Right.
Yeah, we might be able to make it in time.
Huh?
Make it in time? What do you mean?
Hey!
What happened? Why are you guys making such a scene?
Kokichi!
I didn't see anyone in the dining room, so I went to look for you guys. Looks like everyone's in trouble now that Miyu dropped the bridge.
Kokichi.
This is no time for laughter. We need to find a replacement bridge.
Ah.
But the bridge is over here, you know.
Huh?
What? Come on, over here.
Alright.
Anyway, let's go. Kokichi told us, so now I'm worried.
But...
Let's just wait and see what happens. That doesn't make any oh, it does make sense. I think I get it. See the signboard stuck on that boulder is the same one Miyu dropped, right?
Oh yeah!
You're right. It got swept all the way over here.
Allow Gonta.
Leave it to Gonta. Gonta just need to carry signboard?
Alright!
Now that that's dealt with, let's head back to where everyone else is. Are they back yet?
Hey.
Oh, they're here. So Gonta just need to put board over river? But board is so thin, will it be okay? What if board breaks this time?
You get it?
It may be thin, but it's made of sturdy wood. So can you hurry up and put the bridge down?
Got it. What happened?
What's wrong? What happened over there?
Well...
I'll explain later, but we need to log out right now.
Huh?
Log out?
Oh?
Huh? Where's Miyu? Something happened to her.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
We're not sure, but her avatar isn't moving. Maybe something happened in the real world that's preventing her from moving it. This looks real bad, guys. Okay, let's head to the salon and log out ASAP. Uh-oh, Miyu might be dead.
hey,
Hey, where's Kaito?
Well, that's...
Kaito, I don't know. I ran here as fast as I could. I didn't check the roof.
what?
You didn't even bother going to the roof to get him? You're colder than I thought.
Huh?
Shuichi!
Let's hurry. No, I have control again. Uh-oh. Miyu might be our new victim. Ah, that sucks. If that's the case, that kind of sucks. Maki, did you check the rooftop? He wasn't there.
Huh?
He wasn't there.
I told you.
No one was on the roof. I tried calling for him, but there was no answer.
Then...
Where did he go?
What's the point?
He probably logged out first by himself. But don't worry, he's stupid enough to get himself killed, but I know he won't really die. I suppose that's true. I don't have to worry about him. I have to hurry and log out. I have to check on Miyu. This isn't looking good.
Shuichi!
Hold on, Suichi. We can only log out one person at a time. Gonta have next turn. So Gonta just say name and phone and someone come get him? Who cares? Just do it already.
Gonta!
Gonta Goku Kahara. That's the same.
Ah!
He disappeared. So that's what logging out looks like. Oh, so the avatars disappear when we log out. But Miyu's avatar is still here and unmoving, right? What does that mean? Anyway, let's hurry and go back. Sumugi Shirogane.
Right?
Oh, Suichi, you can log out before me. I'm sure your detective intuition is kicking in, right? So go on ahead. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Fuck, no! You son of a bitch, why do you want to go last? Don't be shy, go ahead. Oh, so you're actually going first? I was kidding, but no, seriously, go ahead. Why does this feel like a mistake? Fuck you, Kokichi.
Shuichi!
Oh, wait. Now that we're alone, I want to tell you something.
Huh?
What is it? You're really useful.
Huh? Hey!
So how about you stop hanging out with dumb old Kaito and be my friend instead? I think I can be useful to you too, you know. I can help you save everyone. And you want to save everyone, right?
I'm...
Suichi Saihara. I got rejected, but I won't give up that easily. When I find someone I like, I'd do anything to get them to notice me, even strangle them.
Ah!
When I opened my eyes, I could only see black. I was logged out. The helmet on my head was blocking my vision. When I realized that, I quickly reached up to grab the helmet and pulled it off. But when I did, a nauseating sight was waiting for me. Damn. Miyu's cold, dead body. Got ourselves another mystery. Daybreak. The sun had arisen while we were inside the virtual world.
Ding dong dong ding!
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please report to the computer room.
Yeah?
Wait, you're already here.
Now then.
Wow, I get to bring you the body discovery announcement live.
Phew.
Whew. Doing it live is great. Better than beer and fucking... That was out of nowhere. Daddy, have you always had such a potty mouth?
Hey,
I was holding back because we already had one vulgar cast member, but now it's my time to shine.
that's nice.
Thankfully, I'm adorable, so I can get away with saying all kinds of crude stuff. Yay! I finally get to be a foul-mouthed asshole. What a vulgar last word.
Hey,
What's wrong, Monotaro? You're just staring blankly at the body. Staring at the body? Mommy. We barely heard the announcement as we stared at Mew, dumbfounded. We just stared at Mew's corpse.
that's terrible.
It's terrible. Why did it end up like this?
Why?
Mew, why? What's going on? Why was Mew killed? Gonta not understand either. Mew like this when Gonta wake up.
Why?
Hey, what's going on? Why did this happen?
Yeah.
Well, it's obvious a murder happened.
Huh?
But murder?
Weird.
What you mean? Did something happen while Gonta sleep?
No.
We weren't asleep, and that wasn't a dream. We were in the virtual world.
Hey,
Hey, where's Kaito?
Ah.
That's right, Kaito. Almost as if on cue. We heard footsteps running down the hallway, the sound growing louder until the door burst open.
Hey!
Hey, what's this all about? What was the body discovery announced?
What?
Mew, what the hell is going on here?
Ah.
You're too late, okay? All the others finished gasping in terror already.
By the way,
But anyway, where were you this whole time, Kaito? What were you doing?
So.
I was just taking a nap.
Huh?
Taking a nap? You were sleeping? Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. As I said, that was the virtual world.
which means...
So you logged out by yourself and then took a nap without our permission?
You know.
I suddenly got logged out. Before I realized it, I was back here. You were logged out involuntarily?
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was okay to log back in, so went back to my room and slept.
Damn it.
And when the body discovery announcement woke me up, I rushed over here. Hey, Kaito, if you're gonna lie, then you might as well do it better. Do you think you can make the killing game more exciting with a crappy lie like that?
Hold on.
It's not a lie, I was really sleeping.
Hey.
Hold on a minute, we can discuss whether or not that's a lie later. What we need to do right now is begin the investigation. We need to discover who killed Mew. You seem ready. Well, of course you are.
Right?
One of your dear friends was killed, so it's finally your time to shine. Explain it however you'd like, Kokichi. The fact is, we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be executed.
No.
But I won't let that happen. I'll find the culprit so that we can all survive. Even if the culprit is Kaito.
Don't screw around.
What?
Okay.
Now, please save your arguments for the class trial. In the meantime,
Dun, 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 dun.
the Monokuma file! With this, you can investigate up Mew's asshole. Huh? Even there?
Now then.
Well then, do your best. I'm certain you guys will make this turn of events very interesting. Asshole!
Daddy!
Daddy seems to be really enjoying that dirty word.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. I'll find the culprit this time, no matter what.
Hey!
What are you being so cheery about?
But...
Well, what are you sad about? You guys hated her, not as much as you hate me, but still.
Stop it!
That's not the issue. Of course I thought she was loud and annoying, but
I mean.
I never wanted her to die. I wanted us all to escape together.
Yes,
Mew was certainly brash and spirited, but she wasn't a bad person.
listen closely.
Believe me, I had her perform maintenance on my body, so I know very well. I want to cry, but I can't. I should have had Mew install a crying function.
Oh.
Huh? When your tears cause you to short circuit?
No.
Not at all. My body is completely waterproof.
Oh, jeez.
This isn't the time for that. Konta no can forgive this. Konta never forgive this. Never forgive culprit either.
Gonta, idiot.
Konta never forgives self. Konta swear to protect everyone, but Konta failed to protect Miyu. Konta no could protect anyone again. Konta is failure as gentleman. I'm so tired of this awful feeling. I have to do something. I can't let this...
Shuichi,
Suichi, don't carry the burden all by yourself.
Huh?
listen up.
You're my sidekick, don't forget.
Yeah,
We're gonna do it together. If we work together, we can solve this.
Ah.
No way, Jose.
what?
Well, you know.
Suichi is the most reliable person in a class trial, you know. Why would we let such an important person work together with a suspect like you?
Huh?
Suspect? You're saying that if I was the culprit, Suichi would hide the truth to protect me?
Don't screw around.
Bullshit. Don't underestimate Suichi. Even if I was the culprit, he's the type of guy that'd see things through. But remember Kaede's class trial?
Shut up!
He saw us through that, didn't he? I believe in Suichi.
Okay.
Kaito. You love to believe, don't you, Kaito?
You really don't get it.
But that belief can turn against you, especially in this killing game, you know?
Ugh.
I've got no idea what you're talking about. I don't get it at all. Fine. If you're gonna get all worked up over it, then me and Suichi won't team up.
But
Don't worry about it.
It's just for now. But hearing him say all that, can't stay quiet.
I believe in you.
That said, try to get through this on your own. Clear me of suspicion with your own power. If you can be cleared. I don't like this at all. Feels like another one of Kokichi's tricks. Of course, this is Kaito we're talking about. Nothing I say could change his mind. Regardless, there's only one thing I can do. Can't be afraid. I can't get lost now. In order to protect everyone, I have to do something. I have to do something. First, I should check the Monokuma file. The victim is the ultimate inventor, Miyu Iruma. The body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor. Approximate time of death is 6:30 a.m. There are no external wounds at the body. No external wounds. Killed around 6:30 in the morning. The time of death happened 30 minutes before now, while we were still in the virtual world. Kokichi, what do you want? You don't have to be so wary of me. It's not like I'm going to get in your way, Suichi. It's just, I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Kaito said he wouldn't team up with you for this case, but I can't trust those words.
so that means.
That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you. Keeping an eye out?
It's true.
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay?
All right.
But I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you gonna investigate now? What is he up to? Why is he following me? Alright. There's a lot to do here. This is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. I'm positive that they were unplugged after walking out. Ah, that's it, the cords. We were supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness and the blue for memory. If you got those mixed up. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable. Maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows? A glitch. Device instructions has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Oh, that's interesting. I could see where that could potentially become a factor. Small bottle. What do we got here? There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. I feel as though I've seen this before. Well, good for you. Oh no, wait. We do know where this is from. This is probably from the bar in Samugi's lab.
Oh?
This is yours, right, Suichi?
Huh?
Mine? No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab. Oh, well, I was wrong. Screw me, huh?
Oh,
Oh, that's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
right?
Yeah, it's that poison. So you know about this, Kokichi? Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Oh, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true?
By the way.
Did you see the label on the back of the bottle?
Huh?
Label? According to the warning here, this poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. Which means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you could kill them instantly. Can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in.
By the way.
I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode. I don't know my frickin' body parts. Which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's important information. Well, there's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
No.
I thought I remembered you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Huh?
Seriously.
Anyway.
Who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. It's in his fucking chair. But I do know that the poison was left on that person's chair. Small bottle of poison has been added. I feel like Kokichi's like suspect number 1 at the moment, but it feels too obvious. Like, would he die in chapter 5? I feel like he's got to hang it around to the end. This is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. My concern is the cords. We were supposed to plug the 2 cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness and blue for memory. If they were switched, glitching might occur. That's what Miyu told us. So I guess those 2 helmets are the same. Don't think I haven't noticed you sulking back there, Maki. What's going on with you? Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well...
I did find the text file regarding this program. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much.
Oh.
So what did it say?
Ah.
If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Suichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator uses a certain program as the base. It's called the Neo World program. Neo World program? Never heard of it.
Well...
In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Miyu told us.
That's true.
If your avatar reaches fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Huh?
From shock?
Oh.
Oh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury.
Oh,
The
man.
more important question is, why did Miyu keep such an important detail a secret? That is strange. No idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well,
It's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation like mounts do not exist.
I see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful.
But...
No warps, huh? But is the info in the text file correct?
what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying that file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know?
But
To determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers.
It's my time to shine.
This looks like a job for me. What?
Stop
Don't
it.
get in our way. I don't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation.
Hey,
Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey,
Come on, please, won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now.
What are you talking
That
about?
logic doesn't make any sense.
no way!
You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy. Your mommy? You mean Mew?
Not that!
No, Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you!
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging mommy's death. How sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long! Farewell!
Alrighty then, let's do this.
Huh?
Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. It's true, I suppose, but
Thanks.
I'll do my best for mommy's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
I'll start analyzing the computer right away.
Yeah! This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
All right.
I've analyzed a few things. Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
Is this...
This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
That's super helpful. There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey,
Could you show it to me? It really does have everyone's login and log out times recorded. Let's get rid of that. Let's look at this. Okay. So the top are times last night before midnight. Okay, so we all slowly logged in over the course of a few minutes. Then at 5:17, Kaito logged out as reported. Okay, so Mew's logout is not recorded whatsoever. God, this paints Kaito as a huge suspect, but it can't be that simple. Kibo logged, so yeah, that should be everyone logging out upon hearing about her death, because she died at what, 6 a.m.? So Kaito logged out almost 45 minutes before. God damn, that doesn't look good for him. Which means it has to be more complicated than that. How does that work? Then again, if she died from shock and not poisoning, I don't know.
Well,
Aside from you, everyone has logged in and out once.
you're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Then again, we saw Miu's dead body, and she didn't seem to have bloodshot eyes, so was she not poisoned? Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program.
So,
It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten.
Huh?
The program's been rewritten? Obviously, Miu is the only person capable of doing that. So which files did she rewrite and what did she change?
okay.
I'll analyze that, of course, but it's going to take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Suichi will be able to avenge Miu. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right!
And then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
That's true.
Yeah, way more than you. Nice roast, Maki, nice roast. Should we look at the computer itself? From what the time of death indicated in the Monokuma file, Miu was killed while we were still in the virtual world. Alright, Miu, let's get a good look at you. Miu's hands are clasped around her neck as if she were gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit. Yeah, the cause of death is not listed in the Monokuma file.
Wow.
Ew, that is one grody face. You must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar bitch.
Hey!
Stop, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too far.
It's nothing.
You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them.
Right?
Even if she was a despised, pathetic, dirty cum toilet of a person. Suppose I'll never get Kokichi to change.
But
what's Miu's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I? I wanted to let you know just in case it turns out to be a clue.
By the way,
I was the first one to log out and find Miu's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Miu's helmet off. And then she was gone.
Hey,
Is that a confession?
why?
How is that a confession? Anyway, the question is cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? I actually want to open this text log back up and reread that. Found her body first. She was still wearing the helmet and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki walked out after I did. She helped me take off Miu's helmet. Then she was gone. Alright, close this. Now I want to open up the Monokuma file and check something real quick. Whoops, wrong thing. Truth bullets. Darn it. There we go. Okay, 6:30. Estimated time of death is 6:30 a.m. But Kibo logged out at what, 6:55? So that doesn't entirely line up. I mean, she's already dead by the time he logs out. So I don't know. To say and then she was gone, that doesn't really make sense because she was gone 25 minutes earlier. What are we missing so far? Kind of feel, well, I guess we'll have to talk to other people. It would help to get more accounts from people who are on Miu's side. But first, let's talk to Kaito. We got questions for you.
That's right.
Suichi, I gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
Why are you...
yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
Oh, what?
Hey!
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
About the whole logging out by myself. I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
so...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement woke you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
Hey!
Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out?
My bad.
No, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong, like whether she was dead or not?
Shut
Like I
up!
said, I don't know.
Ah.
Okay, sorry. So I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right?
Don't screw
I
around!
said I'm not lying. Tell him, Suichi.
Shuichi.
No, Suichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Well, according to the time logs, she should have been alive when he logged out. Okay, who else should we potentially talk to? Let's ask Himiko. I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but
You're right.
that's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey!
Can you tell me more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey!
Miu was too, right?
No.
No, Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Miu volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. It must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel and we found Miu's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check Miu's real body, correct?
But
But when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason.
jeez.
Then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
Oh.
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
Because?
Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. Then this helps us narrow down the people who could have come in contact with Miu. Who could have come in contact with Miu at the chapel? I don't think it's that simple. There's something strange about the virtual world. It seems to have a Pac-Man law that we don't quite understand or know about. Something about going through one side takes you back to the other. How else could Suichi and Samugi have heard that sound? I feel like that sound was probably Miu's avatar hitting the side of the chapel. How could they have heard it? That also opens the possibility that what if Miu doesn't actually have a culprit? What if this is an accidental death? I mean, if you haven't played a Danganronpa before, that kind of sounds dumb, like, well, why would there be a trial if there's no blackened? Well, maybe it's happened before. You can't entirely trust the rules of the killing game to always hold up.
Hey!
Gonta, are you alright?
You're so dumb.
Aren't you still depressed about Miu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think the culprit is?
Gonta don't know.
Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How'd this happen?
Well, why this happened? Why Miu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this
But
be?
Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Miu. He seems all over the place right now. Aw, man. He can't think at all when he's like this.
it's true.
Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey!
Don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
Sorry. Gonta, idiot.
Gonta's so sorry. Gonta's sorry he no could protect Miu. Gonta,
Hey!
if you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay, Gonta understand.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best to find culprit. Gonta definitely do his best this time.
Yeah.
Yep, now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi is encouraging him. I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. I don't want to know what he's thinking. Kibo, you're probably important in terms of testimony. I've been wondering, what was this secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true. We got sidetracked by Miu's murder case. We never discovered what that secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Samugi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta too, right? Okay, I just remembered about this stupid thing. Whoops. So I brought this up, and while I haven't been roasted too hard yet in real time about like not realizing this function existed, some of the feedback I did get on it was that, yeah, but it's pointless. I want to go with we'll see about that.
I'm not so sure about that.
I don't know if it means anything though.
Right?
Yeah, like does it do anything? Does it like actually steer conversation whatsoever? It seems pointless. And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yes, they would have, unlike you.
Whoa.
Wow, Suichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Did you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they can become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. Damn, get roasted, Kibo. Okay, do I have to talk to Kokichi? Let's talk to Samugi, but she was with us, so
Like I thought.
I don't think she has anything to add. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miu from the dining room window. That's right, I forgot about this. You thought you saw Miu? Yeah, I told Suichi about it. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago I looked through it, and I thought I saw Miu.
Oh.
So you saw Miu then? I thought it must have been a mistaken, but since she should have been by the chapel, you're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Miu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know. That?
Hey,
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
My bad.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I want to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so about 10 minutes later I told Suichi. And while we were talking about it, oh, what was that sound? Sounded as if something struck very hard. Came from outside, but we heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
Huh?
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
okay.
He was, but Samugi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even Miu said that. Yeah, you can't hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point.
I see.
You're right. That sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying?
Hey!
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying to his face. Kaito.
Hey, hey!
Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Suichi's conversation.
Huh?
My conversation?
Ah.
You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But
I see you're working hard. Looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito.
Shut up!
Samugi's account has been added. Loud noises has been added. Suppose I've investigated everything that I can here.
hey,
Are you done investigating the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet?
No.
No, this might not actually be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world. Meaning there is a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate should be
oh, I see.
the virtual world. We should go there again.
Huh?
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right?
Got it.
In that case, then I'm coming too.
Oh?
Oh great, he's coming. You must really like me, huh?
Ugh.
Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah.
Oh, so I get to be that avatar again?
What?
Huh? Do you actually like the avatar after all?
Well,
I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. Going to search this place some more. This no time to be sleeping. And that's not what we're... Well, that's fine. And I'll stay here too. What? Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
huh?
Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gonta's here with me. Your glare is too scary to handle alone. Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Huh?
Hey.
Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
All right already.
It's fine. Just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
Thank God. I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Suichi.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know.
What?
Who you calling useless?
I told you.
Enough already. Kaito, let's go. Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, Samugi, and I prepare to enter the virtual world. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right. If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
We place the devices on our heads and flip the switch. Damn, there's something I should have checked before we did that. Damn it. I'm thinking it's possible that Kaito's automatic logout could have been caused by getting the wire switched. In which case, I should have noted where his seat was and whether or not his helmet was still plugged in.
Great, huh?
Oh, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So you like it after all.
You know...
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we log in. You said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room. Then how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop?
Okay.
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First, we're going to check Miu's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think her avatar is still near the chapel. Oh, damn. I didn't even think about the fact that her avatar is still in here. Then let's head to the chapel. Well, I want to poke around first. I've got some interesting thoughts on how this case could work. I also want to take the time to point out that if you've played Danganronpa 2, this case is a lot like that game's 4th chapter. I should check the map before heading to the chapel. 2 maps on the wall, one of the mansion, one of the world. I'll check the map of the mansion first. Sorry, there's something I'm focusing on right now. The first floor is the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second floor is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi at the salon, Samugi the dining room, Kaito the roof, and Gonta the outside. After the mansion has been added. Interesting. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The map is surrounded by walls in all 4 directions. There's a loading point in the middle of the map, so the map is split in 2. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. Not sure if that's true. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. Yeah, and I feel dumb for not quite figuring it out yet. Oh, also, well, I already know one of our secrets that we're going to figure out, so I'm going to spoil it. I immediately thought this was weird when we started this video, but thankfully this map actually denotes the direction in which the water flows. That sign that we use as a bridge went down, should have crossed the loading point, and yet somehow ended up on the rocks in front of the mansion. So there's definitely a way to go from the right side to the left side besides the bridge. And it makes me wonder if it's possibly the river. You would think it'd have to be, right? Because, like, there's no way the sign got up on land and then went back into the river. Map of the world has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. This map was made by Miu. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know? I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps. Thanks, Himiko.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. Just investigating. Man, Shuichi gets it harder than any protagonist in the series before him. Alright, can't go back in there. I feel like the window to the dining room is really suspicious as well. That might play a role later. Oh, Shuichi, could you come with me, please? I found something strange. I accidentally skipped over his line. Or no, I didn't. It's just the frickin' like UI for the virtual world is really buggy. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. Toilet paper? This is toilet paper, right? Why would this be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here. Huh?
Which means...
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
Didn't realize that. Never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry. Wait. See, embarrassed?
But...
It's still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? Toilet paper has been added. Alright, that's strange. Just want to poke around here to alleviate some of my concerns. Man, how does this world work? But yeah, this is so similar to the Chapter 4 case of Danganronpa 2. It's so similar. And that, like, it's a massive change of pace. It's like a completely different location that is super geographically distinct than what you're used to in the rest of the game. And there's some sort of, like, physical riddle to it. It's so similar. And that case is awesome, by the way. That's a great case in Danganronpa 2. Guess we're going across. Oops, I gotta interact with it.
Hey, so...
Hey, isn't this the signboard that Mew threw into the river? Whoops, my hand slipped. Yeah, why did she do that?
You know...
It was so suspicious. It's not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought it back. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
Ah.
Oh, so that's what happened.
But
there's something bothering me. The rock that the signboard caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? From the chapel to the mansion? That's odd. The flow of the river.
Shuichi!
Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. I have a sneaking suspicion. Alright, we need to investigate the scene. I have a sneaking suspicion that Kaito might end up like logging out randomly while we're doing this. And if that were to happen, it would actually lift a little bit of guilt off of him. Especially if we can somehow prove that Mew actually died from what happened here versus what happened in the real world. Because I don't feel like it's Kaito. I also don't feel like it's Kokichi because that'd be too easy for him to be the suspect in this chapter. I'm thinking it's possible that this death was not like real, that this was an accident.
As I thought.
Or, it could be someone else. Like it could be Gonta, it could be, I don't know, it could be Samugi for all we know. I mean, she was unaccounted for like 10 minutes. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know.
Unfortunately.
No, thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. Logged out avatar disappears, but the real body dies. The avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at all this stuff scattered around. What happened here?
Jeez.
That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Suichi? Right.
Okay.
Let's look at this hammer. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. Did she lie about that? Mew said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. But was Mew lying? But why would she lie? Hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Is this a cell phone? There's cell phones in this world? What could they be for?
No.
Ah, that's it. It's a phone, so... a cell phone. Can't believe there's something like this here.
Ah,
Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. Just want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out.
Of course.
I never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
thank you.
Thank you, Kaito.
You know,
So what do you need me to do?
Is that all right?
You don't have to do anything. Just have to stand here. I just gotta stand here? Kaito Momota. Whoa.
I knew it.
You logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. And this proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves if you just say their name. You can log out anyone you like.
All right.
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Cell phone has been added. Well, this certainly adds a new wrinkle. This would make it seem as though someone was trying to frame you, but if that were the case, why would the phone be by her body? Why leave it behind? I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Yeah, well, got him out of the place. Is this a piece of lattice? Why is this here? That's a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms. Must be Japanese bathrooms. I didn't see anything like it at the chapel. Where did it come from? Oh, it came from the storage room on the roof? That's right, I forgot about that. Not from the chapel, then why is it here? I just figured it out with my magic.
Huh?
You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no way it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me? But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here? I'm not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure it must have something to do with the case. And finally, Miu's body. Miu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. The logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we could investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Miu's avatar has been added. You know, I don't know how much more we have to investigate, but I kind of doubt it's an hour, so fuck it. I'll just do it all in this one video. I can't use my investigative sense. Maybe talk to Kibo? What's wrong, Kibo? Something bothering you?
Well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
yes.
Yes, I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh, he overheard Kokichi and Miu? Oh, I forgot this happened. Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Miu. It would seem Kokichi and Miu had made plans to meet each other.
Huh?
Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then
Those two met on the rooftop?
Well,
But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, why didn't Miu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
you're right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching for the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about this. Okay, I finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi!
It would seem that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. I see, just like the real world.
Yeah?
So what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. The place Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaito logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with this case. Should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that, Suichi. You're right. This is making Kokichi out to be very suspicious. Suichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. I'll do my best as well, of course. You're a little suspicious too, Kibo. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. So, the potential motive for Kaito logging out could be so that meeting could take place. Either Miyu or Kokichi logged him out so they could get him off the damn roof. That's my suspicion anyway.
Shuichi!
Hey, Suichi, what was all that about?
Sorry.
Sorry, Kaito. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first. That was pretty bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out. I panicked and I rushed back here. Sorry.
Stop
Come
it.
on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
You know,
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I want to investigate the rooftop next. Huh? What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miyu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it. Now, let's believe in Suichi's reasoning.
It'll be okay.
Suichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Suichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit-stealing bully?
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna investigate Miyu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry. Well then.
Well then, let's go to the rooftop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. We're definitely gonna want to look at that storage locker. A little weird that there's like multiple landings to get up to the roof. You and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop. And the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out.
That's true.
This area must have something to do with the case. Just want to make sure that there's nothing notable about this thing. That is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. Well, obviously you gotta look in here. The storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. It feels as if something is missing. But I wasn't paying close attention to the first time, so I don't remember. Well, I remember. Because I don't know whether or not I've been pronouncing lattice correctly. But that was definitely in that room. This This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop, but unfortunately there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miu ever come to the roof? That is an important question.
Hey!
Hey Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think that you could get up and down from this roof from outside the mansion?
Well...
No, that would have been very difficult. This rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 or 4 story building.
You're right.
Yes, certainly too high to jump. Sorry, I want to go back and read. Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from outside? What is that question saying? That feels like NIS America fucked up that translation. Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from outside the... Okay, I kind of get what they're saying. Basically, could you get on top of the roof without going inside? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that sentence is a little weird. Certainly too high to jump.
As I thought.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. That means that the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. I see. What's wrong, Samugi? Look at this doorknob. It's locked.
Ah!
It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
But
It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on the side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before to prevent you from locking yourself out.
I see.
Is that so? This rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... Oh, Maki. There you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. He finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I needed to.
Shuichi!
Well then, we'll head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to say goodbye to my avatar. Did you like it that much?
Then...
We should go too. Also, that was the wrong form of 2. Good job, NIS America. Gonna frickin' roast you yet again.
Hey!
What's wrong?
You.
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
Huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all that burden alone. You're Shuichi Saihara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Was she being considerate just now? Aw, yeah, she was. I wonder what's the last thing we gotta look at. I guess just log out and do this thing. Talk to Monotaro. It's just you and me. We should log out too.
by the way.
Did something happen between you and Kaito?
Huh?
What?
Well,
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. That's probably my fault. What are you being so restless
Well-
about? That idiot is simple, so I'm sure he'd forgive you if you just apologized. That was unusually cheery for her. Shuichi Saihara. Then again, I think everyone's avatars are like that they're like a little more cheery than they normally act. Pulled the device off of my head, and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi!
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
Huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. So, what is it you wanted to ask?
Is that all
You
right?
planned to meet Miyu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that, Tsuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miyu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked. After I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say that there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there.
Hey!
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe it or not.
Shuichi!
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with Miyu or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Monotaro, I should talk to you.
Hey!
I've been waiting for you, Tsuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm here to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He really is trying to be our friend. A little bit, at least.
So,
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy was has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
Got a minute?
So, what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
so
It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from the scaling game simulator. She said she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
okay.
That's true. Only the hammer was left. But why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose?
Then...
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. That implies Miyu hid that fact from us, which means... all Mommy added were the 2 maps, the rest was already part of the program.
By the way,
While we were talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. So, what's the next thing she tampered with?
Okie dokie.
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters. Everything in that program is categorized as either human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter.
Really?
But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter.
That's...
And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well,
But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that?
Ah,
Perhaps that was something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
so
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on the x-axis and the y-axis. And it seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis, the loading point. She created an additional wall? Oh no, the outsides. There were walls in all 4 directions, and 2 down the y-axis. So it was like a Pac-Man stage originally,
Hey!
but she changed it. But you're positive there was only one?
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? So it's one wall, but if you put it exactly at the like warping point, then it counts as two. Which wall was the one Mew added? Let's see. Alright, I think I understand this. What was the world like originally? You said that it wasn't anything past the wall. So it makes me wonder if you could potentially pass underneath the wall? Under the river? I don't know. What was the world like originally? You said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Obviously. Why did she hide so much? She was up to no good. Also, it looks like the extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. Well, shit, she just walked right fucking through it. It allows objects through?
I see.
That's very interesting.
Hey.
So, are those all the things she tampered with? Oh, there's one more thing. So, one of you guys had a strange setting given to their avatar.
Huh?
A strange setting?
Okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so that they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Then,
So if Mew touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed?
Hey,
Who was it?
Oh.
Ah, it was Kokichi.
Huh?
It's me? I didn't know that. Oh, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. I see, I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out?
okay.
That helps a lot. Thanks. Mew's avatar has been updated. Wall added by Mew. Setting on Kokichi's avatar. Oh, I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case.
So.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
well,
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Avatar error has been added. What's he doing?
Okay, everyone. Time for the class trial. You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body. Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized later. Anyway, that's all.
Hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all. You don't have to do the class trial, you know. But it's gonna start, huh? We can no stop it anymore?
You're right.
No, we can't.
So.
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend.
What?
Huh? He just decided we're friends?
Thank you.
Thank you. Going to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Soichi will get revenge for Miyu's death.
That's so mean.
And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. He's right. The culprit is someone here.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When the class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better. That's the kind of line that triggers a death flag.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes.
Wait,
That too. Meeting you all has really...
Sorry.
It's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished.
yeah.
The flag is rising. What was that? I think I heard something over here. There.
All right.
I'll go check it out all by myself.
So long. Farewell.
Oh, Monotaro. I actually hope you don't die.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind.
this is stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Going to do his best.
Going to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. Alright, let's get out of here. I actually am a little surprised that we have everything that we needed. I thought that maybe we could glean a couple other things in that room, but I suppose not. Apparently the game thinks we have everything that we need. Looks like that's everyone. Oh, this everyone, huh? There is a lot less of us now.
It's plain to see.
This is just half of what we started with.
Unfortunately.
Because we're allowed this game to continue, we must stop it somehow.
Right?
But we can't stop it now. We can't let the fun end.
Don't!
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one.
Hey,
Let's focus on surviving this class trial first.
I guess.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. It'd just be the culprit left.
But
That might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. If we all die, then the killing game would never end.
What?
Would end. Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Okay.
Well, we don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side.
You're right.
Yeah, it's time for the detective to shine. Soichi, please keep up the good work. Yeah, I'll do my best. God, there's a lot of pressure on Soichi this time. Yes, I have to keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen.
Come on, man.
Hey, Soichi, you're getting all tense.
Huh?
What?
I mean,
Didn't I tell you before? Soichi, don't carry the burden all...
you get
And
it?
didn't I tell you before to not get in the way, Kaito?
huh?
Oh, what's your problem?
You really don't get
We're
it.
all relying on Soichi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him.
Well, you know.
I think that's the most annoying thing you can do to Soichi, you know that?
Huh?
What do you mean? I'm not...
Shut up.
Kokichi, you're annoying.
Please don't.
Whoa, Killer Girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Maki's glare seemed to do the trick as Kokichi turned around dejected.
Jeez.
Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll. Just suck it up, Kaito. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other.
Got it.
Ah, my bad. Sorry. Kaito, I'm okay.
Well,
I know what you want to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry.
I believe in you.
See, in that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else.
Shuichi!
But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
thank you.
Thanks. Thank you, Kaito. Although you're still a suspect, bro. Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Let's do
All
it.
right, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. The door shut behind us. And like all those times before we descended, it was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling.
Welcome!
Go ahead and stand behind any podium. Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep Father waiting.
Huh?
Oh wait, is he back to normal?
Why?
Huh? You not friend anymore? You jerks feel pretty slick using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him.
Nah.
He just decided on his own that we were friends.
You bastards!
I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore, because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. But now, he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him. How confusing. Well, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade. That's another death flag.
Anyway,
Let's get it started. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. Aw, yeah, that New World Order. We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There's no protest left in us. It's already the fourth time. The fourth class trial was about to begin. Miuruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. And the culprit that killed her is one of us. I need to discover who that is. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial.